one or both of these two dynamics is suboptimal. Either things need to be more under control or more appropriately focused. If you map those two things together, what do you get? If you, on the bottom left here, where you got no control and no focus, ever been there? That's your basic victim experience. You know, driven by latest and loudest. For the most part, most of us are thrown there by our own overcommitments and creativity. We're just trying to come up for air. Now, if that part of you shows up that has high focus and perspective, but no control, now you're the mad scientist. Now you're the desperate artiste. Now you're the crazy maker with all kinds of crazy ideas and no constraints of what you're doing. You're nothing very well organized. Middle of the morning, you decide to go buy the new iPhone, but your IT department won't support it. It does it very dispassionately. On the other hand, you can get down in the weeds and say, oh, wait a minute, I need to get 10,000 things organized. I need to get all this cleaned up. And now you get into micromanagement. If you don't have appropriate focus, you can get down on those weeds and hung up in them like crazy. And you spend a lot of time doing a lot of trying to get organized about things that may not be that important. Flexibility trumps perfection. Way beyond. In the morning, your crazy maker said, get a new iPhone. In the afternoon, you spend 2 hours of what could be a strategic afternoon trying to set up the right ringtones. And match myself to the dynamics of life and its activity. Here's what's true about all three of those, folks. You ain't ready for what's coming towards you. You will be suboptimal in terms of your ability to handle the surprises, and they're coming. I might deal with a family issue, good, bad, or indifferent. And then take out the garbage, and then be dealing with. And you want to be optimally available for those things, and not take one to when they come to you. Fully available for each thing. Give it its appropriate due. Everybody says, I'm doing okay. And I doubt if many of you in here will feel motivated enough to go do what I'm talking about, because some part of you may not be feeling that it's that bad. Because you got a job, or you're doing fine. You got relationships, you got money, you're doing okay. I'm suggesting, though, for thousands of people who've implemented what I'm sharing with you here, it could be a whole lot better. How sustainable is your life and work style right now in terms of the long haul? How available are you to all kinds of creative things that are right around you right now, but you don't have the bandwidth to recognize them or take advantage of them? And it could be a whole lot better. What would better actually look or sound like? Well, I use a metaphor from nature. Nature seems to get a whole lot of stuff done, but it ain't stressed and it ain't worried. You know, there just seems to be a sort of a natural rhythm about how things happen here. So if you go back to our matrix and say, look, if I had just the right amount of perspective and just enough structure, just the right amount, so that I've got the stability to focus on that and then to execute on it, now you're in the captain-commander modality, which, by the way, is very cool, because that's the place that you're then going to be able to engage with life and your creativity in what it's designed for, which is using your creative, intuitive intelligence, into new frontiers. You're going to much more be in your zone as a